Hi, this is Sean with Griffith Home Builders. I want to talk with you just a little bit about financing a new construction home. First off, I'm not a banker. Make sure you talk to a lender. I'm a home builder. I don't know everything about it, but I can give you a decent overview. What you want to do is you want to figure out how to get construction financing. At the end of the day, it's how you build a new home. You have to go from loan approval to move-in. Seems very simple. Loan approval, make your monthly payments, enjoy your new home. Some stuff has to happen in between, and that's simply called a new construction loan. To get a new construction loan, there's two types. There's conventional and there's FHA. Conventional is pretty straightforward. It requires 10 to 15% down payment. You can get it at most banks, most lenders near you, anywhere will offer that. Not everybody does. Ask around a little bit, but it's fairly simple to get into. The other is an FHA. It requires 3.5% down, and it is not quite as prevalent or not as common at a local bank or credit union. So we typically recommend you use one of our suggested lenders. Makes the whole thing go a lot easier for everybody. Downside of an FHA loan is very minimal. It's you have a little bit more mortgage insurance, which means your monthly payment is a little bit more, but it's oftentimes worth it if you can just do it for 3.5% down. It's a lot easier than a 15% down. They both essentially work the same, conventional and FHA new construction loans. It's a pay-as-you-go system. You make the payments as construction progresses. Once construction's complete, you move then to the conventional end loan. It's fairly simple. Your lender will walk you through that whole process. You have to approve the draws. That's how we work. It's as the house is built, you see progress, then you pay for it. And it's all lined out, very detailed, fairly straightforward. One real upside to talk about is equity in your land. If you do own equity in your land, that can function as your down payment, and you don't necessarily have to have cash to get a new construction loan. In other words, you don't have to have that 10, 15, or 3, sometimes even that 3.5% down payment. What you can do is, I'll give you an example. If you're going to build your entire project, house, land, everything is just a made-up number, is say $400,000. 15% of that would be $60,000. If you don't have $60,000, but for example, you do own the land, or maybe you own the land and you have it free and clear, or you have it, say you owe $20,000 on it. Let's say that land is worth $100,000. If you owe $20,000 on it, you have $80,000 worth of equity, and almost all construction lenders will count that towards your down payment, or even simply as your down payment. So on that $400,000 total purchase, land and new home, you wouldn't need any cash at closing. You could just walk in and get your loan if you're pre-approval based on the lender's conditions, and it would work pretty well. You can ask any of our home planners, just check in with them. They can give you some advice. At the end of the day, remember the lender is the one that kind of makes the rules, and that's how it works. We can give you some advice, pretty knowledgeable about it, and we'd love to see if we can get you into a new home. Thank you.